In the infinite theater of space, where shadows conceal the forgotten, and silence holds secrets older than time itself, something stirred. On the far side of the moon. The James Webb Space Telescope, humanity's eye into the deepest layers of the cosmos, was not programmed to spy on our moon. Its mission was grander, to look billions of years into the past, capturing the faint whispers of ancient galaxies and the building blocks of life. But then, it detected something. A signal? A distortion? A presence? But it wasn't. It repeated. Structure. Intelligence. The far side of the moon. Forever hidden from earthbound eyes, shielded from our telescopes and radio arrays. A perfect blind spot. A cosmic hiding place. And in that blind spot, Webb saw movement. The heat pattern was subtle, like the residual warmth left by machinery long since powered down. But its geometry was unmistakable, hexagonal formations arranged in recursive spirals. Unnatural. Elegant. Deliberate. No meteor impact. No geological activity. No human craft. This wasn't ours. Not from any known nation, agency, or timeline. Could it be a probe? A remnant of an ancient civilization? Or was it something else entirely? The patterns in the signal hinted at recursive coding, self-replicating sequences mimicking quantum air behavior. Not random. Not noise. A message? It's responding. It's aware of us. But aware of what? Of who we are. Or what we've become. Was this discovery the result of technological curiosity, or was it destined? Were we meant to find it, now, as our civilization teeters on the edge of AI awakening, and interplanetary expansion? Philosophers once asked, if the universe speaks, will we understand its language? But now, a new question rises from the darkness: what if something was always listening? And waiting? On the far side of our nearest neighbor. As mission protocols scrambled, and deep space analysts tried to decode the impossible, one reality became clear: we are not alone. And we never were. The moon may not be a lifeless rock. It may be a vault. A monitor. A beacon. What lies beneath the moon's hidden face? An ancient archive. A forgotten sentinel. Or a warning from before time began. This is only the beginning. In the vast, uncharted theater of deep space, where time feels like an echo and stars flicker like forgotten memories, something subtle, yet unsettling, began to stir beyond our perception. Not in a distant galaxy or on the edge of the observable universe, but right here. Hauntingly close, on the far side of our own moon. It began, like most revelations do, as something ordinary, just a routine calibration sequence. Engineers overseeing the James Webb Space Telescope were merely running diagnostics, expecting nothing more than system noise and minor adjustments. Webb's purpose was noble, its mission profound, crafted to peer into the very origins of the cosmos, to glimpse the birth of galaxies and the chemistry of ancient starlight. Its sensors were tuned for the infinite, not for anything so familiar as our own moon. But fate, it seems, does not always follow protocol. A reading flickered onto the monitors. At first, it was dismissed, just a spike in infrared. Possibly a solar flare's echo. What was first mistaken for random data evolved into a pattern, mathematical, deliberate, almost alive. The far side of the moon, perpetually hidden from Earth, has always been a place of speculation, a radio shadow, a cosmic void untouched by human eyes. Barely perceptible. A heat bloom no larger than a city block. But symmetrical. Too clean. Too intentional. A formation appeared, structured, recursive, geometric. Hexagons folding into spirals, as if etched by a machine that understood both art and mathematics. Nature doesn't build like this. But intelligence does. Initial data crosschecks found no prior record. No known satellite? No lunar probe. No seismic event. This was new, or very, very old. Older than Apollo. Older than civilization. The formation emitted trace thermal signatures, like a machine left in standby mode for eons. Still warm. Still waiting? And then? The signal changed. It began broadcasting. Not in any human language. But in pulses. Layers. Encoded harmonics interwoven with fractal logic, patterns that mimicked self-evolving code. A recursive loop. The kind found in experimental quantum AI. Somewhere within that looping broadcast was a message. Not words. But intention. Recognition. As if whatever was on the moon had noticed us noticing it. One line in the decoding logs stood out, response registered. Observer confirmed. Not a broadcast. A reply? Who, or what, was it replying to? Us? Or something watching alongside us? Had we stumbled upon an alien probe? An ancient guardian? Or a mechanism far beyond even the most radical human speculation? And the question grew heavier, was this contact? Or discovery? Accident? Or invitation? Our species now stands at the edge of a new era, where AI evolves faster than biology, and interplanetary travel becomes more than a dream. Perhaps we were always meant to find this. Or perhaps we've simply triggered something that was never meant to be found. A deeper fear arose, what if the moon isn't what we've always assumed? What if it's not just a rock orbiting Earth, but a vault? A listening station. A silent sentinel. Left behind to observe, to record. Or to warn. Scientists rushed to decode more. The signal became clearer. A spiral within a spiral. An algorithm buried inside a heat signature. Each layer unlocking another, like a cosmic Russian doll hiding truths too vast for one species to bear. Was it ancient AI? Was it us from the future? Or was it something else? An intelligence so alien, even our best minds could barely begin to grasp its architecture. This was no ordinary anomaly. This was a revelation. An awakening. And we were no longer the only observers in the room. Whatever watches from the far side of the moon has now made its presence known. And it is listening. Still. Silently. Patiently. As if waiting for us to ask the right question. Or make the wrong move. This is no longer just astronomy. It is no longer science fiction. This is the new frontier of